Slow and steady wins the race with SEO, but some industries are just too hard to compete in unless you have millions and millions of dollars. Hey everyone, I'm Patel, and today I want you to stop trying to compete against these specific websites in SEO so that way you can start getting traffic. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to this channel. If you're on YouTube, click the alert notification. Now, before I tell you the websites you shouldn't be competing with and what you should be doing, take a guess, leave a comment below with the type of websites that you shouldn't be competing with. I'll wait a few seconds. Seriously, leave a comment below. I'm curious what websites you think. So look, there are three types of competitors that you shouldn't be trying to compete with. The first is huge indirect competitors: Amazon, Microsoft, eBay, Wikipedia, Investopedia. These are sites that may be ranking for some keywords, but they're not really competitors. Heck, I want to rank number one on Google for the term SEO. A lot of times when I search that term, guess who ranks number one? No, it's not Wikipedia. A lot of times it's Google. How do you compete with that? You got to accept that they're not really a competitor, and you just have to be okay with that. The second is competitors ranking for head terms. There's a lot of competitors out there who just rank for any head terms because they're super popular and they have a lot of backlinks and they've just been around for 12 years. But if they're not competitors and they don't offer the products and services that you offer, you don't have to really worry about them, and I recommend that you hit them up and try to strike up affiliate deals. The third one is competitors with too high of a domain authority. If a competitor has too high of a domain authority, a lot of times it's going to be hard to beat them in the short run, and that's okay. Even if they're in your space, just don't try to beat them in the short run. In the long run, of course, they should be a competitor and you should try to beat them, but in the short run, go after terms and keywords and sites that you can actually beat. And this brings me to what you should be doing, right, in the short run. So first off, I want you to go to Ubersuggest, and I want you to end up putting in your competitors in Ubersuggest. This will show you all their top pages, what they're getting traffic for, what keywords are driving traffic to those URLs, and the people who are linking to those URLs. And this is really important because if someone links to your competitor and multiple of your competitors, the chances are they're willing to link to you too. If you have a list of all the keywords that drive traffic to your competitors, in Ubersuggest, you can use those keywords and put them into the keyword ideas report, and it'll show you longer tail variations of those keywords. You can also put in your URL into the keyword ideas report when you click on, hey, what are the keywords that I can rank on page 1 for? And when you put in your URL, what you'll end up finding is Ubersuggest will adjust the keyword ideas report and show you the keywords that you actually have a chance to rank for based on your authority. Some of those keywords will disappear because you're like, hey, my competitors rank for them, I want to rank for them too. But if they're not achievable right now, Ubersuggest will tell you so that way you're not wasting your time. Another thing that I want you to do is look at the Backlink Opportunities report within Ubersuggest. And the Backlink Opportunities report, you put in your URL as well as a few of your competitors, and it'll show you who links to all your competitors but not to you. Because if someone links to not just one, not just two, but 3 of your competitors and not you, that means they don't mind linking to competitors. They already linked to 3 of them. Why wouldn't they link to you as well? So then when you create similar content to them and you outreach them, there's a really high probability that they'll link to you. And a lot of people get discouraged from link building because they're like, Neil, I reach out to all these sites and no one wants to link. Yeah, because you're reaching out to sites that don't care to link out to other sites in your space. But if someone links out to not 1, not 2, but 3+ competitors, the chances are they'll link to you as well. Another report that I want you to check out on Ubersuggest is the Keywords Opportunity Report. So when you look at this Keyword Opportunity Report, it'll show you all the competitors that rank for similar keywords and for keywords that you don't rank for. So you look at all the similar keywords, like, all right, my competitors rank for these keywords, I rank for these keywords. But then, hey, here are all the keywords that your competitors rank for that you don't. You take those keywords, run them through Ubersuggest again, and it'll tell you which of those ones you actually have the probability of ranking for right now. This is great because then you know where to focus your efforts, so that way you can start getting results right away. Now, when you do all of these changes, what you'll find is in the short run, you'll start getting more and more traffic. And as you get more and more traffic, I want you to log into Google Search Console and look at the pages that get a lot of impressions but not as many clicks. Click through on those pages in Google Search Console. It'll then show you all the keywords that get a lot of impressions but not as many clicks. And then what I want you to do is go through those keywords, see which ones are relevant, and make sure that you're talking about those keywords within your article. If it's not relevant, don't worry about it. But if it is, make sure it's within the content, within your title tag, within your meta description, and that allows you to get more traffic. Now, if you need help with any of these strategies, check out my ad agency, NP Digital. If you enjoyed the video, like it, share it. Have any questions, leave a comment. I'm here to help. Thank you for watching.